For almost 50 years, the IC network has been the lifeblood of German long-distance train services. With this anniversary in mind, Märklin has developed a range of new vehicles.
Einen Steuerwagen BPM-BD-ZF.
This includes an intercity control car of type BPM-BD-ZF 296.1 in RO scale. The model has been developed from scratch, including new tooling, and was fitted with an MFX decoder. This provides light functions such as the head and tail lights, as well as lighting in the driver's cab. Current carrying couplers connect the individual cars. A version of Series 120.1 will serve as draught horse. This engine proved itself time and time again, pulling premium intercity trains across Germany for many years. The engine will be part of a very special train used to transport passengers from the Ruhr area in western Germany all the way to the Alps in the south.
Intercity 2013 Allgäu, der im Vorbild so 2003 rum von Dortmund nach Oberstdorf gefahren ist.
Intercity 2013 Allgäu used to operate between Dortmund and Oberstdorf back in 2003. Another highlight on this train are two open coach cars of type BVMZ 185.5, which also come with interior lighting. Together with the remaining cars, they can be combined into an intercity comprising 8 cars in total. Each car is equipped with realistic renditions of the train destination boards and an individual serial number.
Eigene individuelle Ordnungsnummer.
This train has now officially made it into the new range of products this fall. Please note that all models shown here are pre-series versions and don't depict the finished products. Railroad fans used to be able to see the 120.1 all over Germany, until in summer 2020 it was announced rather unexpectedly that the engine was going to be retired from long-distance traffic. Model railroaders are better off as they will be able to enjoy the HFO engine on an Era 5 or Era 6 layout for many years to come. Be it in front or at the back of the train, the engine always makes a stunning appearance. The model is equipped with interior lighting and can be switched on and off via the decoder housed inside the cab car. A restaurant car is located between the first and second class carriages. What else is noteworthy about the 120.1?
Die Lok ist natürlich größtenteils aus Metall.
The locomotive itself is of course primarily made of metal and comes with an MFX Plus decoder, headlights that change over with the direction of travel, as well as a centrally mounted motor. Surely the new 120.1 and her IC 2013 will soon be found on many layouts. The new cars in particular finally fill a gap in Märklin's range of products. With their help, model railroaders will be able to depict modern passenger trains that had been difficult to capture so far. A burly steam engine is approaching. It's one of the massive locomotives steaming up and down the Brocken in the northern German region of the Harz Mountains. LGB has now developed a model version of this engine.
Wir haben den neuen Decoder drin mit einer wesentlich höheren Leistung, das heißt auch für den Sound.
The decoder used on this engine is much more powerful than its predecessor and provides a larger range of digital functions and a more varied soundscape. The model comes with the same adornments as its big prototype. A decal set for the 65th birthday of the Brocken lok is included from factory, and it's up to each customer to decide if they want to attach it to the model or operate it in its usual plain livery. The boiler is beautifully done. An MFX DCC decoder mounted on board provides a variety of light and sound functions. A peek through the door reveals the fully decorated driver's cab, equipped with interior lighting. All 5 trucks are powered by 2 Bühler motors, which provides excellent traction. The head that light changes over with the direction of travel. We're happy to let you know that this wonderful model commemorating the 65th birthday of Series 99236 comes with a lovely realistic noise, not only for digital operation, but also for analog layouts. Models with a realistic, weathered appearance have gained more and more popularity in recent years. In line with this trend, Märklin has now developed a new, very realistic-looking HAVO model, Series 140024. To realize this new project, Märklin had to go down a new and exciting path.
Es ist eine neue Herausforderung für uns. Das machen wir das erste Mal komplett im Digitaldruck.
This model posed a new challenge for us. We use digital printing to give the model as realistic an appearance as possible. The main benefit of using digital printing is that all prints will turn out exactly the same. The only piece that had to be spray painted by hand is the roof, and this part will be unique on every model.
Dieses Unikat bei den Loks, ja.
The engine's body is made from metal and will receive an MFX Plus decoder, pantographs that can be raised and lowered, as well as several other digital functions. Further features include handrails made from metal and clutter ventilation grids. Photos showing the prototype engine came in handy during the model's production.
Ja, wir haben Fotos von der Vorbildlok.
We had access to photos and other documentation on the prototype engine, which we used to determine the settings for the digital printer. From 1957, the German Federal Railroad ordered more than 870 pieces of this sturdy engine. They were primarily used for freight traffic, a fact that might explain their varied looks over time.
Gerade bei der Lok ist schon was Besonderes.
The printing process has been very special overall. Another interesting aspect is that digital printers yield the finished prints in one step, whereas printing pad machines require the model to be fed back into the machine several times in order to complete a print. On a digital print, the result is visible straight away. All axles on the 140 are powered. The engine will be joined by a set of matching cars, including an interesting assortment of goods on board. The cars will also receive a realistic weathered appearance from factory. This signal indicates that further down the line, the train will be forced to come to a halt. This train, however, is by no means ordinary. It's formed by a beautiful P8 engine with an idle steam crane in tow. This model was released only recently as part of the 2020 new items. Steam cranes are important and effective vehicles that can be used for a variety of tasks, such as lifting, loading, or recovery. The crane is accompanied by an equipment car type 631 of the German Federal Railroad. Its chimney can be manually removed and reattached, and both vehicles come with realistic lettering.
Der Dampfkran zeichnet sich aus durch sehr viele Digital- und Soundfunktionen.
The steam crane comes with a fantastic range of digital and sound functions. At the same time, it's just gorgeous to look at, with a variety of mounted accessories such as handrails, engravings or the extendable boom.
Ausleger und.
The signal man has cleared the line, and the P8 and her curious train slowly gains speed again. A crane safety car is bringing up the rear. And soon the train has reached its destination. A freight car has derailed for unknown reasons. A small crowd has assembled at the scene, and all are waiting for the arrival of the adult.
Wir haben in den Herbstneuheiten nun eine zweite Auflage, und zwar die Epoche 4 Version.
This version is taken from Era 4 and therefore caters to layouts depicting more modern scenarios. The chimney has been attached and the support legs have been folded out. Now the crane needs to rotate towards the derailed car, A pair of floodlights can be switched on if needed by means of digital operation. This is also true for the interior lighting on board the driver's cab. To recover the derailed model car, we hook in at the coupler, and soon the troublemaker is safely back on track.
Der Spielbetrieb ist uneingeschränkt.
This item really has so much to offer, thanks to the digital technology that's at work on the inside. The boom is returned to its original position. The adult crane is a superb half-O model equipped with the latest technology. It will be available as a Trix version as well. This is the beautiful navy-colored E41. It comes with the typical single headlight, rain gutters and Schweiger fan grills. For the first time ever, this model will correctly depict the engine room windows. Traditionally, the E41001 has two windows on the left-hand side, but only one window on the opposite side. This is perfectly embodied by this pre-series version of the iconic locomotive. The roof equipment is another great feature worth pointing out. And this is how the engine looked back in 1956. All four axles are powered, and a DCC digital decoder provides numerous interesting functions. Here comes another beautiful little train from Era 4. The Minitrix ensemble is pulled by a Series 212 locomotive. The 5 freight cars in tow are used for hauling bulk cargo that doesn't mind being exposed to the elements. A DCC digital decoder is mounted on board the 212. Series 212 is a typical representative of a V100 from Era 4. In contrast to the previous version, this new crimson-colored model won't feature sound functions, which is something many customers who prefer quieter models have been eagerly awaiting. The engine will be joined by a set of matching cars of type FCS 090. A further highlight is the laser-cut assembly kit of a coal shack. This building will perfectly match the storage house at Eckartshausen-Ilshofen, which many model railroaders already have on their layouts. With the new coal shack, the ensemble will now finally be complete. It seems appropriate, therefore, that the coal is brought here by train. All cars received individual serial numbers and depict the various types of this freight car built over time. The nice rendition of the coal carried on board the cars is worth a closer look. The German Federal Railroad received a total of 16,200 pieces of the FCS 090 and FES 092. Let's take a moment to sit back and enjoy the sight of this lovely train as it's making its way across the N-scale layout. However, not everybody is interested in this train. He seems to prefer a wood fire over a load of coal. True craftsmanship is based on a sense of tradition and feeling for the job at hand. This has been unchanged for centuries. However, every craft also relies on innovation in order to thrive and prevail. At Märklin, they like to keep an open mind too, and recently bronze investment casting was introduced to the Märklin workshop. This led to a whole new collector's edition, the Manufacturer Model Investment Casting Edition in Z-scale. The masterpieces in this unique series are the result of excellent craftsmanship, passion and experience. The latest member to join the collector's edition is a refrigerator car of the Italian railroad. The bar is set high and nothing short of perfect will do. The critical eye discovers the smallest flaws in the bodywork. Even tiniest bubbles in the paint can't be tolerated.
In meinen Augen eigentlich dieser eine Grund, dass wir hier kein Produktionsverfahren aus einem großen Werk.
What's special about these models is that they are not mass-produced items, but that they really are the result of incredible craftsmanship. Every piece is a unique work of art. This is another gem for Z-scale collectors. A special clear coat serves as a protective layer and adds an extra glamorous sheen to the model. The bronze investment casting method is perfectly suited for precision work. Even the smallest details can be depicted in a scale of 1 to 220. Series 85 is another candidate for the collector's edition. Its entire body will be made from bronze. A bell-shaped rotor motor will be mounted inside the model. Lettering has been reduced to a minimum on this model in order to not interfere with the glamorous bronze looks. Bronze and black appear in perfect harmony. By the way, the bronze investment casting can also be used to create unusual models.
Das Problem war,
the roof equipment on this particular engine would have been impossible to depict using the conventional methods, but thanks to the investment casting process, we were able to depict the engine true to the original, including the third dome. Yes, realizing Series 383199 of the Süddeutsche Eisenbahnmuseum in Heilbronn as a conventional model would have been next to impossible due to the complex molds needed to depict this engine. Now it could finally be added to the series of museum locomotives. This model is also equipped with a bell-shaped rotor motor. And what's next? Maybe a Series 01 in bronze?
Guter Versuch.
Nice try. We won't be revealing the next collector's item for now, but I can safely say it'll be worth the wait. Reason enough to look forward to the next member of the investment casting edition. Diesel engines have been essential for railroad networks all over the world. A total of 123 pieces of this locomotive were built for the Swedish Railroad between 1968 and 1987. The T-44 has proved itself as a reliable draught horse pulling freight trains and has also been used as a versatile switch engine.
Das ist vergleichbar vielleicht mit der
Size-wise, the T-44 can be compared with the German Series 290 or V90. It's a really impressive big and heavy locomotive. Here, the T-44 is used to push a tank car onto a railroad siding, a typical task for this engine.
Sie kommt natürlich wie bei Märklin üblich.
As usual, the model will be based on a heavy metal body. The motor is centrally located and powers all 4 axles via cardan shafts. The model was also equipped with our latest Telex couplers and is perfectly suited for switching. Its livery depicts a slightly older version of the prototype which is still operated by the Swedish railroad company Green Cargo.
Aber eingestellt ist die Lokomotive beim schwedischen Eisenbahnverkehrsunternehmen Green Cargo.
This stunning half-O model will also be available as a Trix version for direct current layouts.